Okay, I've had somebody ask a question about Hannity and the January 6th Commission. I hadn't seen anything about it, so I don't know what's going on, but I take it that means that he's supposed to, that they want to talk with him. So, I'm just going to ask, what about Hannity and the January 6th Commission? How is that going to go? How is it going to go with Hannity and the January 6th Commission? Let's look and see. First thing we have out, give and take. Give and take. I think they're wanting him to give, okay? The challenge is, this is an emotional thing for him, okay? And of course, it's not going to be something that he's going to be wanting to participate in to give up the truth of what's going on, okay? Now I'm going to pull out the rest of the cards here first. Next one. Okay, well, what I get in the center of all of this is moving it forward, but above it, he's wanting to put an end to that, okay? Underneath of it, energy surrounding it, again, he's going to fight, do everything he can to get away with this, trying to not comply is what it looks like. It's looking like he does not want to comply. He's going to do whatever he can to railroad it. Because going into it, again, we have the give and take of this. Okay. The challenge is, and I think this has to do with the administration. Usually King of Cups is my thing for Biden. So I would say this maybe has to do with the House or Senate, whoever it is, the January 6th committee, okay? The conscious thoughts for him are about the government, that they are doing this, but his thoughts about the way he sees himself is that he's going to take whatever action that he can to delay, to stall, to, again, because he does not want to comply. So for me, the feminine, especially if I'm reading and it's not a woman, this is the actions taken. So he wanting to take action, to delay. It's what we had in the center of it. Wanting to get rid of it, make it go away, but it's not going to go away. And then trying to do what he can to get away with things. But, government is calling, okay? So he can't ignore it forever. So short term, In the past, we've had wish-fulfilling thing. Hopes and fears for him is that, again, he can delay. He can, he doesn't want to go in to do this, okay? Because he has always been a supporter of 45, okay, the merchant. And merchant is telling him to lay low. Okay, MAGA crowd wants him to lay low. Okay, but short-term outcome, he knows that he can't go anywhere. Okay, he's tied up, and that's it. He's going to have to comply, but he's going to drag it out as long as he can. But he knows he has to go in and give testimony. He knows he has to put that truth out there. He's bound with it. It's worrisome for him, okay? But he is bound. So no matter how much he wants to try to stall, wishes it would go away, wished he could stop it, wants to try to get away with whatever he can with it. But inevitably, even though, Trump wants him to lay low and not testify, eventually he has to. He's tied up. Now, what we have underneath of this, I have not looked at the cards yet. We have the past, okay? January 6th, we want to know what happened on that day. Who was working with who? Okay. What was the opportunity presented? They were all telling him to quit about this loss, about what happened, and that energy going forward. So we want to know, about Fox, and they're telling him to knock it off, to stop. We want to know about that past history, about the people, I think other people as well as Fox, about they're telling him at this opportunity, look, this is a loss, don't do it, because you're going to ruin your things for going forward. They were telling him, you're ruining everything that you've done by doing this. So they want that testimony, okay? So thank you for your question, and I'll see you online.